So guys, welcome back to yet another video. It's time for, another icon review. And in this one today, we're going to focus on the mid-icon, 91 rated, Roberto Baggio. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com. And if you use the code Kieran at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. So this is the team he's going to be starring in. We're obviously going to be using him as our central cam in this side. We're going to play 4-2-3-1 because, that's a standard formation for ultimate team at this point. Anyway, let's have a look at the item, shall we? 5-star skill moves, instant positive right there. Also 4-star weak foot is pretty good as well. Medium low wear crates definitely aren't ideal, but for some cams it's alright, for some it's not. We'll find out when we actually get into the games how much their wear crates do indeed affect him. In terms of player traits, we do have the finesse shot, which is very, very nice. And in terms of in-game stats, we also have some very, very elite attributes, and we'll begin with some of those in that dribbling department. He has a 94 rating for his ball control and 92 in-game dribbling, so I've got to say, really looking forward to getting this guy on the ball. His agility and balance ratings aren't actually anything too special considering his 90 dribbling rating, but we are going to boost them with the finisher chem style, so hopefully they feel great in game. His passing stats also are very solid, high vision of 92, good short passing of 91, and also pretty decent long passing of 87, as well as 88, 85 crossing and 92 curve. This guy could actually be a very effective wide right attacker or wide left attacker, whipping them crosses in off the wings. His shooting stats also look very, very solid. 85 finishing, which will actually be maxed out to 99 with the chem style we have applied, and also 86 attack positioning. The pace column obviously looks pretty nice, but there actually is quite a bit of a difference between his acceleration on sprint speed, but with the acceleration being higher than the sprint speed, in theory he should hit his max speed very, very quickly. Finally, physically, how is he looking? Not too great, to be honest. Pretty low aggression, average strength, and pretty average stamina. The stamina is a bit of a worry, especially with him being a pacey player, if we are running with him a lot, but the fact he's got medium low wear crits means that naturally he won't be moving around as much, so maybe he'll save some energy with that. So yeah, all in all, looks like a very good item, and I'm excited to give it a go. So let's get into some matches. Let's see what Roberto Baggio offers. Straight into the next game we go, and we are facing this, a Premier League / La Liga mix, and it's featuring some pretty OP players too, so a couple of opposition players to watch out for, but hopefully the focus will be on our icon. There's a chance to break now if we get the right pass. We've gone wide to Lucas Moura. We're going to have to cut back because Reguilon is catching up very quickly. But here's Baggio, who's flicked through, and he's got a chance to shoot now, and he does exactly that. And that one was just, like a missile straight into the corner. Keeper given no chance, and just after the 10-minute mark, we take the lead. Nice from Baggio. Quick first-time pass. And now a great ball out wide for Sadio Mane to get on the end of. And he's just going to put the ball across the box, and then Mbappe gets a tap in. But the through ball from Baggio was what set that move up. And after that, we were gone. I probably could have took the shot off with Mane, but I just wanted to make sure I got the goal, to be honest. Pretty sweaty, but got to do what you got to do. Oh, Baggio. If he scores that. Oh, I thought that was going in. That would have been unreal. How has he come away with that? He's still going, Baggio. Goes for the finesse. Oh, what a strike. Just in off the bar and just out of the reach of the keeper. Well, it's 3-0 at the break, and we're in a pretty comfortable position. Hopefully we can extend the lead in the second 45, and you know what? It'd be really nice to keep a clean sheet. I know we're not focused on defending for this video, but it'd just be nice because I don't keep many of them. Okay, here's some space to run into. Baggio times the pass well to Mbappe, and the keeper's off his line, so you know what that means. It's easy chip time, and that's 4, and that is the game well and truly wrapped up just before the 90th minute. I mean, the result was never in doubt after half-time, but nice to get another goal in the second 45, and it's also nice to keep that clean sheet that I was hoping for at half-time, as long as I don't concede now. And I didn't concede. Woo! We got ourselves a clean sheet and a 4-0 victory. And in that game, Baggio really did come to life. 2 goals and a assist, and he scored a really nice goal in that game as well, which is obviously very pleasing. Finally, we get into another match. It has taken a while, and we are up against this. It's a very interestingly built side. I'm going to imagine there's definitely going to be a formation change in the game. And he's got a couple of players to watch out for. That road to the final Kessie is actually very much underrated in my opinion. It's a really good card. Nice run there from Baggio. Into space. Can he find Mbappe? Oh, that's a nice ball. He can. And Mbappe, oh, I've bottled that. I have absolutely bottled that. I don't know why I didn't put more power into it. Right, can we get this through ball right? Baggio puts it through, and that is a great through ball for Mbappe, who we're going to cut back and put it on the inside for Baggio. Oh, I should have given that one more pass. I panicked a bit there, and Lucas made a good run. So at half-time, it is all square at 1-1. Both of the goals coming very early in the match. We literally scored with our first touch of the ball, and then he pretty much did the same from kickoff. So yeah, after those two early goals, not too much has happened. We've had a couple of chances, but we just haven't taken them. Hopefully we can do that more in the second 45. The opportunities are building. Here's a chance. Oh, there is a chance. Baggio, in the end, gets the tap in. Oh, wow. Just popped up in the right area to get himself a nice little tap in. And there is full time. We get ourselves a 4-3 victory thanks to a very, very late Roberto Baggio goal. But if I'm being honest, I don't think he was that impactful in that game. The medium-low work rates really are not ideal, and I feel like they're affecting his involvement quite a bit. I don't know why it's taking so long to get games right now, but eventually we do get in, and it's a pretty standard, pretty average Premier League team, to be honest. So I'm hoping to do some business against this side. See, now I'm going to look really stupid if I get beat. Here we go. Here's the chance. Here is the breakaway moment for Roberto Baggio, who's in behind. His keeper is going to come off his line, and he's going to regret that because yeah, we're just going to perfectly place it nicely over him. That was actually a really high chip. It went much higher than I thought it would. I thought it was going to, you know, be a bit more straight, but I'm just rambling nonsense right now, aren't I? Nice goal. Nice. Oh, that's a great through ball for Mbappe, and that should and is 2-1. Well, at the end of the first 45, we do have the lead. It's a 2-goal lead, and the scoreline is 3-1, and yeah, I feel like we can get some more in the second half, so let's hopefully do that. Here we go. Put Baggio in that gap. Can he get round his man? Yes, he can. Can he finish? No. Schmeichel saves. What? What? A penalty against Alisson for that? He was holding on to the ball. That's one of the most insane penalty decisions I think I've seen on this game, and that's saying something because there's been some ridiculous ones. Look at this. He's just getting kicked. And the referee gave it against Alisson, so it was nothing to do with what Bellerin did. That's ridiculous. Karma. Baggio. Oh, lots of space. Lots of space. Just got to find that pass. And he's found that pass to Mbappe, who should do the simple thing of putting the ball in the back of net, and he does exactly that. Simple ball roll, finesse finish, 4-2. And, wow, he decided to rage quit at that point. Yeah, what a strange time to quit. There was not long left. Could have waited it out and got himself some lovely division rival points, but wasn't to be. The game ends in a 5-2 scoreline, and yeah, not a bad outing for Baggio. I am coming up against a lot of Heung-min Son lately. I didn't come up against him for like the first month, but yeah, in November he is just everywhere. Very good backhand for the opposition as well, but it is worth noting Nathan Ake is not on a full chem. Mbappe, who's going to link up with the Italian, who's going to put the ball back for Mbappe. This is a really good move, and oh, it deserved a finish. It deserved a finish. We maybe had a bit more time than we thought with Mbappe there. Okay, opportunity to break now. Can Baggio find the right through ball? He pretty much can, because Mbappe's got plenty of open space to run into now, and then he's got a chip, and it's going to end up in the back of net. That is a counter, and that was a really nice through ball from the Italian, and Mbappe just does his thing. Now we have some movement. It's a great run, and wow, he committed very early with his centre-back there. And here's a chance for another chip. Oh, how about that one from Baggio? Plenty of chips have been scored in this video, and that's an absolutely exceptional one. So we've got ourselves a 2-0 lead at the break. As you can see, both sides have had a decent amount of chances, and my opponents definitely had the you know, lion's share of possession. We have just done something with our possession, so hopefully we can continue to do that in the second 45. Oh, Baggio still on his feet. Oh, that would have been a great goal. I actually wanted to take it with his right foot, but wasn't to be. And there goes the full-time whistle. So the game ended up being a bit of a goal fest, but fortunately we came out on the right side of that goal fest. Okay, so after all them outings with Baggio in the team, it's time to, you know, give a review of his performance. In 5 games, he scored 8 times and got 5 assists, which is, you know, a pretty good return if you ask me. So we're happy with that, of course. Now, the first thing I want to address is the negatives, to be honest, because I just do. The work rates are a bit of a problem. They sometimes contribute to him not getting involved in attacks, and that can be quite frustrating. He just sometimes seems to be a bit of a lazy player in the middle of the pitch, and that's annoying because when you do get this guy coming forward, he can certainly be effective. But I just felt at times that I had to, you know, like force him into attacks, which you really shouldn't have to do with a player that costs so much and has such good attributes. So just something to note right there. Another negative to this card is, of course, the stamina. If you are running with him a lot, his stamina is going to drain rather fast, so something else to note there. Anyway, let's now go on to the positives. Obviously, one instant one I touched on at the start, the 5-star skills. That's just a really nice bonus to have. I'm not much of a skiller myself, but for those of you who do plenty of skill moves, obviously you'll benefit from that a bit more than I did. I really like the 4-star weak foot though, and that helped with his distribution and with his shooting. Talking of his distribution, I thought his short passing was very, very good, and he certainly can deliver a good through ball as well. Occasionally, one of the through balls would go amiss, but for most part, his distribution is very, very solid, and also his crossing ability is to a very good standard as well. So the guy can certainly distribute from that cam roll, which is great. Now let's discuss the shooting, which I thought was, once again, very, very good in terms of finishing ability. He definitely lacks shot power though, and you can feel that in games, so that is a bit of a shame. But his actual finishing ability when in space is very good. I liked his finesses a lot, and I think you could tell that by the goals that he scored for me. Now we come on to the dribbling, which for most part, I have to say, was very, very good. But there were some instances where his ball control let him down, and it was mainly around his first touch, which really surprised me because he has an elite ball control stat. So yeah, there was sometimes this really heavy touch from him, which was just a bit annoying on the first touch, but other than that, I thought his dribbling was actually very, very nice. You can tell his agility isn't as good as some other more agile cams, but still very good with possession, and for most part, his ball control is solid, but as I say, occasionally the first touch can let him down, so just something to note there. So yeah, have we discussed the pace yet? I don't think we have. Look, he feels quick, but not rapid is what I would say. He's not quite breakaway pace, but if he gets a yard or maybe two on a defender, he will be able to get away, but he's probably not just going to be able to run through a defence like some players like Mbappe can. So there is that. And then the rest of the physical stats we should probably discuss. Aerial-wise, he's not much of a threat, but I think you guys knew that coming into this video. And also strength and aggression just really aren't that great, so you've got to avoid would-be defenders as much as you can. All in all, I think it's a pretty good card, and it can certainly produce in the right moment, which is very good, but a bit inconsistent from time to time, and the work rates for me just really do hinder his ability to get involved, which is a bit annoying. All in all though, I think it's a very nice item, and it could definitely do a job for some of you in that cam roll, but I do believe there are better cams that you can pick up for the price that this card costs. So yeah, there might be a reason to look elsewhere. So guys, that is my review of the 91 rated Roberto Baggio. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. If you've got any questions about the card, pop them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.